Magic13 here, and welcome to my 13th walkthrough. This walkthrough is going to be the Stanley Parable for the PC, Mac, Windows, Linux, all that stuff. So let's go to options. I've already set up the mouse sensitivity to full, and I've already edited the keys so that duck is shift, and that the use item button is E. Take a screenshot is F. Pause game is obviously the escape button. Console, let's make that Alt. Turn left. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so that's that. Okay. I've already set up pretty much everything else, so I didn't want to keep you guys. Audio. Let's put it down so that, I'm gonna leave them off high, and I'm gonna leave it so that you guys can hear me talking. Well, anyway, let's begin the game. The end is never the end. Is never the end. Is never the end. Is never the end. Blah. The end is never the end. 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 Okay, I'm gonna stop now. That's kind of getting annoying for me and for you. Why is it taking so long to load? Oh, that's another thing. This game is completely blind for me. I haven't looked at it at all or anything. All I know is we're Stanley, and it's a parable. Well, that's it. If this loading screen takes any longer, I'm going to cut the rest of it out. Just so you guys know.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, so we're in the game. So theoretically, if I press the icon close the door, okay.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Whoops.
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever.
I'm pushing buttons.
I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
You guys did see that, right? That wasn't just me. Okay, so clearly this game is did it again.
Stanley...
Begin the game again. Go forward. Get out of that place.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This place seems very odd.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Do I want to? Let's see where it goes, and then I don't know.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
Tips for
hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive aggressively on other Oh, what? Okay, whatever. Broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Close that door. Without me inside it, might I add.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Let's see, what do we got?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from
What's
him?
it?
What
Oh,
he could
hi,
not have
Mr.
known
Keypad.
was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
How am I supposed to know that?
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Where's the E button? Oh, here we go.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Sorry about that, guys. I was just taking a drink of water. Anyway. I got my fingers back on the correct keys. Whoop. We're going down. We're yelling, Simba, you better move. You better dance. Let's make a night. You won't remember. I'll be the one. You won't forget. Ooh.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
I'm sure it won't.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
This doesn't sound like a smart idea.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
This escalated quickly. Much quicker than I thought. Aha! Button.
Now
Whoa.
the monitors jumped to life, their true nature
Some guy was
revealed.
fired.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Well! I'm supposed to do some... Oh, here we go.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
I'm under
Was this
your
the only
control,
reason he was
strange
happy
guy.
with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Something tells me that's a
Here
yes.
was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Yeah, let's turn this bad boy off.
Oh, Stanley.
Oh, no! I think I hit the wrong button.
Activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself.
Turn
Is
it
that
off, I'm
what
gonna
you
turn it off, I'm
wanted?
gonna turn it off.
Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But
can't
you
turn
need
it off.
to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
I can't turn it
You're
off.
supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
This is bad,
I'm
this is
afraid
bad, this
you
is
don't
bad.
have
Is this
nearly
was
the
gonna
power
explode?
you think
Is
you
this
do,
gonna
for
explode?
example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent. Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Oh, great.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is.
Oh,
More
this is
time
bad.
to talk
Something's
about
gotta turn
you,
it off.
about
Obviously
me.
pressing the off
Where
button
we
didn't
came.
work,
What all
so...
this means, I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better.
Oh,
My
no.
goodness, only 34 seconds left.
This is
But
bad.
I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh, dear me. What's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons.
This guy knows me. Maybe I can escape
Column
upstairs.
buttons, or maybe this
Or
big red
jump.
button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you
great.
can't.
So this guy is the
Take a
evil
look
one.
at the clock.
Achievement unlocked. You
That's 30
can't
seconds
jump.
you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing.
Oh
No
no.
ending.
20 seconds left.
Just you
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Obviously
Will you
pressing
cling
the off button
desperately
doesn't
to
work.
your frail life,
Oh wait.
Or will you let it go peacefully?
I was
Another
pressing the
choice.
R button.
Make it count.
That would explain a few
It's
things.
All the same to me,
Oh no.
all a part of the
I only have 8 seconds.
And
Oh, I gotta
believe me,
I gotta turn it off. I gotta turn it
every
off.
second of your inevitable
No,
life from
no,
the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
What did I just get myself into? How am I supposed to do a walkthrough of the game if I can't beat the game? Ow. Well then, I guess I will discover more about this game in the next episode, but yeah, so it's watching. Be sure to leave a like and a comment on the video if you enjoyed, and if you really enjoyed, be sure to click that subscribe, which just me a ton. And until next time, this has been Gaming Magic 13, signing off, saying, hope you have a great day, and I will catch you guys next time for some more of the Stanley Parable. Goodbye!